Hello YouTubers. This is the first of my lockpicking videos. I know a lot of people have been asking about them, so I'm not sure what I want to do first really. I guess first thing to do would be to show you some equipment, some of the stuff you might need if you want to get into this. I got into this because somebody taught me how to do it, and then I found a couple of really good resources on YouTube. Bosnian Bill, look up his channel, his videos are amazing and he explains everything in a really clear, concise way. Then I found another guy called the Lockpicking Lawyer. Now definitely check out his videos. He doesn't do a lot of instructional videos, but the stuff he does is very well explained and anybody can pick it up. When I first started doing this, I was rubbish at it. It took me a long time to get into it. It's really just persistence and trying to have the patience to learn different techniques. I guess same as you do on the guitar. If you want to be good at it, you've got to put the time and practice in. So start off with some equipment. This is a pinning mat. This is for when you take locks apart. It has compartments so you don't lose the pins and just gives you a clean space to work in. This is probably one of the most invaluable tools and it's very inexpensive if you want to start taking locks apart or building challenge locks to send people like Bosnian Bill. It has everything you need from pliers, tweezers, a little thing to take the circlip off, and some plug followers. This is for working on Euro locks and these are for Euro locks as well. It's just a disjointed one of those. Thank you Lockpicking Lawyer for explaining what they were, because actually I had no idea what they were to begin with. So that's all cleared up. Yeah, it's very helpful tools. The other thing you're going to need is some lockpicks. Now I have boxes and boxes and masses of different sets. This is the one I carry with me. This is for disabled toilets. This is my Peterson gem. It's the only 15,000th pick that I have. That's the thickness of the metal. It is a bit bent because it's very light and flexible, as you can see, but really good for warded, like heavily sort of paracentric keyways when it zigzags and you haven't got much room. I have one of these. I don't really use it. This is what I started off with. In fact, I think I had the southward version of this to begin with. A couple of screwdrivers just for taking locks apart. They're very small, one of each, you know. I have a file here, but this is not really a file for impressioning keys. Impressioning keys is when you make a key or a bump key. But I do have one. If you give me 5 seconds. I'll get the toolkit out in a minute. But this is a Swiss number 4. This is the file that you want for making and impressioning keys. Obviously it's too big to go in my kit, so it stays in my box. This is for picking, what are these locks called? I'll come back to that in a minute when I remember the name. I have a couple of these. Again, don't really use them. They looked cool, so I bought them. They're kind of all kinds of different rakes and they're quite small, but I had to put them all together on a little ring, otherwise they just go everywhere, make a mess. Most of this is a standard kit, so this is the Sparrows. Which Sparrows kit is this? This is the Vorax kit. There are a couple of editions. I have loads of tension wrenches from different kits. I keep them all in one place. This is called a Long Boy. Really like this one, but it is quite thick, so it doesn't go into a lot of blocks. But it's really stiff, so you get a lot of feedback. I've done a couple of things like Bosnian Bill where I've bent the ends of them just to give me a better angle. There's a couple of, oh yes, my warded keys, warded padlock keys. These are really useful in England for opening windows. A great success with these. They do look basic, but they do work, I assure you. Here I've got, this isn't the Mad Bob's version, it is the Dangerfield Serenity kit, and there's obviously quite a few there. You've got reach picks and stuff. The only one I really use, I bought them basically because they have the King and the Queen pick. I use the diamond because it's the only large half diamond I have. That's quite good. I've got a couple of hooks. That's from a Goso set. Don't really use it, but it's handy. Yeah, lots of hooks with the Vorax set. You also get these, which are really good. They are the tension tools for the Vorax set, because they have top of the keyway tension and they have lockpick combs on the other end, so somebody was using their brain when they made these. Also, this one is for picking circular locks, and that is amazing. The only annoying thing is they're quite thin. I find that they don't, I mean the tension tools, they're quite thin at the end, so if I'm working on things like abuses which don't have a lot of room in the top of the keyway, but they're too thick so they tend to slip round, I find that quite annoying. Obviously I've got the rest of my Vorax kit. I've got a couple of Southwards in here, that's from the Pagoda set. Everybody loves the triple peak, it's amazing. I've got an extra city rake. I've got an extra worm rake. This is from the Picology set now. Picology is a great company. They're made 10 miles down the road from where I live. The only trouble is they do break, so they're probably not made of the best steel, but they are cheap, so they're quite replaceable. Then you get this beast with the Vorax set. This pick is amazing, but again it's quite big, so it doesn't fit into a lot of keyways. This is the Dangerfield Soho rake set, so this has the whole bow guitar set. So it's a double peak, a triple peak, a single peak, and the Montserrat. Now in the original set made by Raimundo in Colombia, who named them, there is a Sabana as well, which is the same as the Montserrat, and just has a peak in a different place. I have another set here. These are considerably thinner, and these are made by Mad Bob's.